Hello and welcome back to the Cat Store channel with me, Dr. Luqman, continuing our nutrition series for you. If you're not up to date on this nutritional series, we will go through the basic nutritional information you need to know about your pet cat, and eventually, yes, we will be diving into homemade fresh diets for pet cats. For now though, we feel it is our responsibility to give you guys just a brief overview of the nutrients so that you better understand why we do use them in the diets when we proceed to our recipes. Today we'll be talking about protein. When it comes to cats and proteins, most pet owners are actually really well aware how important animal protein is in a cat's diet. This is because cats are what we call obligate carnivores. An obligate carnivore is an organism that needs to consume the meat, flesh, bones, organs of other animals to survive. In other words, they need this in their diet. Otherwise, they cannot perform normal functions such as proper growth, proper maintenance, proper repair, and of course, reproduction. Most pet owners are fortunately really well aware that their cats do need meat in their diet. However, the reason this is so is because of the number of essential amino acids a cat requires in their diet. Now, amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. So when we say proteins, we're actually talking about amino acids going into your cat's body to nourish them. They can be classified into two groups. We have essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. I must stress that the word non-essential does not mean not important. These amino acids are also extremely important and required by your cat. The reason they are called non-essential is because your cat's body can make them on their own, provided they are fed a nutritionally appropriate diet. Now, conversely, the essential amino acids are the ones your cat needs to get from their diet. In other words, their bodies cannot make these amino acids themselves. Interestingly, humans also have essential and non-essential amino acids. So for us, the essential amino acids are actually 9. Now, if you have a pet dog, coincidentally, they need the same 9 essential amino acids plus arginine. So arginine is not considered essential for humans, but it is for dogs. And if you have a cat, they need those same 9 essential amino acids that you do. They need arginine, just like dogs do, and they also need taurine. So cats are in many ways considered the divas of the protein world because they need a lot of essential amino acids. Taurine specifically is only really found in animal meat. It is exceptionally high in some organ meats, but is also found in relatively good quantities on some red cuts of meat. Now, most commercial diets actually tend to meet the protein requirements for pet cats. However, they tend to use plants as their source of protein. The main reason they do so is because it does save costs. And in a laboratory setting, if you are able to use plants to a certain degree, add in some meats where necessary, add in some synthetics, you can actually make a formula that is considered complete and balanced for pet cats. However, these formulations are not possible by us at home. And in addition, most commercial diets tend to stay relatively either at or just above the minimum requirement of a cat's daily protein. What this means is that if there are conditions inside your cat's body that hinder the rate at which they absorb protein, it may actually lead to a lower bioavailability of protein for your pet. Likewise, if your cat has chronic conditions, it might actually impair their ability to properly absorb protein from their small intestine. Now, homemade diets often are made without laboratories. Logically, this means that we have to use high amounts of animal proteins to ensure that our cats do get the protein that they require. Fortunately, it has been found in studies that high amounts of protein in a cat's diet, provided their animal proteins, are actually not detrimental for them. In fact, in case studies, it takes experimental dosing of individual amino acids to extremely high levels before cats actually experience any signs of toxicities. This boils down to cats are really good at utilizing animal proteins for energy, and therefore they should be fed good quality animal proteins if you are considering a homemade diet. In addition, you should not worry about the high amounts of animal protein typically found in a homemade diet because cats are able to handle these exceptionally well. With that, I hope you do have a slightly better understanding of your cat's protein requirements. For now, this is me, Dr. Luqman, signing off with a reminder to please do comment, please do subscribe, and please do leave us a like. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.